Hi, it's Kai from the future. Unfortunately, we had a couple of disconnections whilst recording this podcast, so it may sound off and choppy in some areas. My apologies for this. I am using a credible software called Riverside. My advice, if you want to start a podcast, please do not use Riverside. It's laggy, it sucks, and it sucks. Hope you enjoy what I could salvage from the podcast.
No, I don't even know if they'd do that. They don't even do like actually care about it. Australian regionals.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't hope they care about it. That would be EUIC though. I mean,
UIC is going to be tough.
Yeah, obviously.
It's going to be tough. There's probably going to be a few.
I mean, if you bring Hackmons to IC, then that's on you.
Just don't do it. It's not worth the money. It's flying over there
it's not worth the risk.
Spending your time and.
Garatina, but it's not worth it.
Shout out to that. Jeez. I haven't heard of it.
I don't think they hack checked in Utrecht. Surely not. I didn't see many disqualifications.
I don't know why they do it at the other EU regionals and not.
Yeah,
I didn't see many disqualifications. Maybe people have just
said. Yeah, they said Utrecht was a special event.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the same heft as the regionals, but I'm not sure if if it's run by the same group of people. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, take two on the podcast. Welcome, guys. If you're listening in, we've got Kiran Singh here, who's joined us for the second time on the podcast. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the first podcast to work with the audio and stuff, but now we're here. We're missing a few members of the panel, but we still have Gilbo and myself here.
They got deported.
But yeah, we've got a few topics to talk about today. We've got the PCs, the MSS, Kiran's regional run, and also Utrecht down the Netherlands as well. So yeah, Kiran, how you going, mate? What's going on?
I'm doing well, thank you. How you doing?
I'm good. Gilbo?
Mate, I'm living it up here in Western Sydney. High crime rate, low socioeconomic, can't get better.
Yeah, how west do you want to go? Would you want to go as far as Western Australia one day?
Look. I'll check the bank account on the phone right now.
Maybe around April 13th, 14th.
Maybe around April. Look, if those zeros in the bank start transforming into eights, and I get $8,888, then perhaps I will be flying down to Perth.
Jeez, that's how much it's going to cost you. Jeez. Well, we know that Perth is closer to Bali than Sydney, right? So Kiran was mentioning before.
Yeah, we do. I saw the flights actually.
The double holiday.
$140 one way to Bali. That's good. Plus all those coconut juices you'll make up in Bali. You're making your money back.
Yeah, easy.
I reckon it might be time, fellas.
Yeah?
Host the mid-season over there. Balinese mid-season. All the lads from Melbourne can join us.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Could have aircon. It's going to be a sweaty sesh.
That's funny.
Speaking of sweaty sesh, at our last PC, we someone had brought deodorant to the tournament for people.
Yeah, three cans of Rexona or something.
Nice.
Who was that? Yeah. Was that you?
No. Look, remember before you come to events, shower, okay? Preferably with soap. I know some people like to stay vegan, vegan. No soap, no, none of that. No, have some soap, mate. Palmolive, Pantene. It's not even sponsored. Stay hygienic.
You're a 2-for-1 guy, aren't you? Shampoo and conditioner.
I'm a strong advocate for the 5-in-1. Body wash, face wash, shampoo, conditioner, grout cleaner, all of that in one.
Crap.
Love it, guys. Just rub it up on you.
Oh, jeez. We're going to take a pivot to our Sydney Locals Premier Challenge that was hosted 2 weeks ago, and we're just going to show light to the person that won it. If I can pull this up somehow. Let's see. Here we go. So this is the Twitter. We had 29 people, or 29 trainers that made it to the Premier Challenge, which is pretty good, if you ask me. And that's one of our lowest, maybe, tournaments. So it was on a Sunday. We had a few juniors, seniors, masters. We had Francesco, who's a 5-time champion, Jai, who's a 6-time champion, Jared, who came runner-up. In the masters, we had Chloe Burke, who won. Runner-up was Mitch. Top 4 was Vivek and Jack. Top 8 was Rad, Diego, James Black, and James Dawes. Also, shout out to Diego, for getting his Worlds invites, including Jai, Jared, and Francesca. And I'm also missing Tim, I think, from one of our other seniors. So congrats to you guys if you're listening in. Make me proud. Hopefully I can see you there if the flights aren't too expensive. And we've got the winning team here. So we've got Raging Bolt, Arcanine, Hisui, Urshifu, Fluttermane, Landorus, and Ogerpon, Wellspring. If you have a quick look at this team, does anything jump out at you guys?
I don't think you have its team up, do you?
I don't actually. Yes, you're right.
That's not what's jumping up for us. There we go.
Yeah.
I'll jump this.
It's a really good team. Yeah, cut a couple regionals. I know like Justin Tang is using it as well as like a good European player. It's just like fairly consistent stuff. Good mons. Fit well together.
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon it's... I hate Urshifu Dark, but it's solid. Yeah. Look, I love it, but I hate playing against it.
Yeah, no.
It's like, I mean...
It's not fair.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's not an honest mon.
It's not.
Wouldn't want to meet it in a dark alley, I guess.
No. You're getting blowed.
Oh, shit. Okay, great. The couple of things that stand out to me is there's a lot of fairy kind of coverage, like not coverage, but there's fairy type Raging Bolt, fairy Arcanine Hisui, fairy Fluttermane who's already fairy. And the one thing that we don't see often is the Steel Terror on Lando, which we normally see is the Poison. As well. Could you give any reason why Chloe would have had that, or?
I've got one
word. Goldango.
You took it.
That
was the word. Yeah, it was Goldango. I was looking at this.
I haven't really used Lando item.
No, that makes sense because Torn Goldango just like steamrolls this.
Yeah, actually, like I got Bolt though.
Yeah, you have look, Terra Crown Goldango.
Steel, what else to steal? Like what you get, like rock resist. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like I've seen more steel than poison recently, though. To be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like over the last couple of weeks.
I think I saw
huge length of time.
Yeah, no, I saw some people running steel earlier on as well to stop expanding force from Iron Crown.
Ooh,
and then they realized
that's another thing it would be for, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah. Not too shabby of a team.
Yeah.
No, it's a good
well,
team.
congrats to Chloe. She's getting close to her World's invite, and we'll definitely be seeing her at the next tournament. So, yeah. Kiran, you're here today with us. Welcome again. We're going to go through quickly about your 2024 Melbourne Regional Champions. Now, this is your first Regional Championships win, right?
It is.
And correct me if I'm wrong, you did come top 8 in the last Brisbane at the last Regional Champions before that, which was Brisbane, yes?
I did, yes.
Yeah. So maybe take a step back and bring us to how Brisbane went for you real quick.
Yeah, so Brisbane was actually my first time traveling to playing a Pokemon tournament. So I'd only ever gone to Perth Regionals in the past. So it was pretty, exciting experience. Got to meet a lot of new people. And yeah, I had a pretty good run there. I'm definitely happy with it. Went 7-1 day one, just using like a Roaring Moon balance team. And then I lost in top 8 to Nick Khan, who was the eventual champion. So
yes,
yeah, no, it was a successful weekend. Had a good time.
Yeah, so this was back in Regulation E. Geez, I didn't think Regulation E was that quick ago, actually, because it feels like we've been in Regulation F for so long.
It actually does, yeah.
Honestly. So you ran this team, and how you went 7 and wait, how did you go total?
7-2 after the
7-2, yeah, after the loss. So you went 7-1 in Swiss, and then you lost in Top Cut.
Yes.
And yes, and you brought a similar team to what you brought to Melbourne. But how did you feel about this team overall?
Yeah, like the team was super solid. Like it was just had like a really good matchup spread of just like at least like 50-50 into pretty much everything. So like if you know your matchups, if you know your matchup better or you outplay, like you can pretty much like beat anything. You're not facing like auto losses.
Yeah.
Like Among Us is just broken mon. It's just like so insanely good. And yeah, the team has like really good Heatran, really good defensive synergy because it like 4x resists like 5 different types, has 2 immunities. So there's a lot of like, pivoting and slow play to get your position and like capitalizing from there.
No, for sure. Gilbert, anything you want to add to the team or?
Looks like dog.
Oh, you reckon?
No, I'm joking. No, you know what? I rate the team. I rate how you've got the Roaring Moon here, and then you brought it back for Melbourne.
It's the go.
Look, I'll be honest. Everyone's saying that Lando dropped off hard, but
Yeah, Incin kind of, because like Incin's like combining Hands and Lando, so it's like one slot. You don't have the offensive pressure, but like you want the fake out and you want the intimidate with your setup
and the parting shot. Yeah,
and
that's a very interesting thing. That's such an interesting thing that you say that. It's kind of like a mix between Iron Hands and Lando. That's probably the best way to describe Incin in a way.
As a
and also
support, like
as a support, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Nasty mon.
It's very good.
All right. That Brisbane was stacked. I'll be honest.
Brisbane
I felt that was a disgusting tournament. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's like what only X1's cut.
Top 8.
Yeah, that bloke, dodgy.
Big performance. Big performance.
Oh man, should have gen checked the team.
Let's check it out. Actually, let's go through it.
You gotta post a pace for this one as well.
I'll be honest. The reason why I didn't post a pace for this because the team's actually trash. With no joke. Like I built it, and it's
wait. This is
garbage.
actually crazy. Life Orb Gambit. I never saw that. Why isn't it black glasses?
Why do you think I'm saying it's trash? Yeah, look, Stasha Shifu, Bandit, Sui, and Arcanine, dog. This team is like no protects. Like, look, how many mons I protect? 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
legit. I didn't even know how I made it past the tournament.
Play a diff, Gilbert. Play a diff.
Man,
Yeah.
that's why man's retired. Can't be cooking like this anymore.
He said he was retired before going into the tournament. Ends up top cutting.
It's the Gilbert
Unreal. It's the Gilbo champ difference.
You know what set my Flutter main was?
What?
Max speed, max special attack. Don't need any of those bulk.
That is the Gilbo classic. Max.
What?
Who's Eevee? Everything's like 252 here, except maybe the Iron Hands and Among Us, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's bad.
Why not?
Why not? Oh, the Iron Hands. I don't know. You move the scroll wheel up on Showdown and just.
Gilbo was on the Terra Fairy before anyone else. Triple Terra Fairy.
Yeah, bro. On it.
Honestly.
He knew.
Oh, of course I did. Smelt the competition in the 1200 ratings. I'm like, yep, this is catching on.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Going back to go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only dodge thing about this team is the Terra Ghost on Among Us. It's a terrible decision. Other than that,
It got second at Brisbane. Terra Ghost Among Us as well.
yeah, I saw Lewis got it with the Terra Ghost, didn't he? Is he?
I did too, yeah.
Yeah.
He did too.
Yeah, all it does is stop
No,
fake
I
out.
kind of like
think.
it. Yeah,
like
because then
all-
they're just like never gonna click fake out into you because they're just too scared that you're gonna.
You want to know a
Terra
funny
Ghost
story?
and lose.
Mm.
I had a Japanese guy with his Shifu Dark sucker punch my Among Us on one of the first turns as I terrored.
Did you pollen puff?
I was going for Clear Smog, Break
Oh,
Sash,
no.
and I had Dazzling Gleam, and he just hit. I'm like, what the hell? Like,
That is.
bro,
did he
that's
kill?
Crazy.
no, Sucker Punch brought it straight down to red, and his Flutter picked up because it was booster energy.
Oh wow.
That's so funny.
And I'm like, this is yeah. That's why
That's
I just
unreal.
don't play Battle Stadium. Stay on Showdown, lads. safer.
Last day on Showtime.
Wait, he did it in like CTS as well. He didn't even know you were
It was
Terragos.
battle. It was Dead Set Battle Stadium on the Switch.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it wasn't even Master
As a
Ball rank.
Chad.
This is like back in Great Ball rank.
Probably just
So-
clicked
so-
around the buttons.
Yeah, I'm not.
Someone leaked your paste. Someone leaked your paste, bro, to the Japanese. Jeez.
Bro.
Either
None of
that
that.
or they've got some like software. I swear, like when I play Battle Stadium, sometimes there are occasional games where they just, for like 10 turns, they predict everything. Did it ever happen to you?
Dog. They're onto it. They.
Mate, you should have seen the global challenge. Like that was
Jeez.
brutal.
Oh, that was nasty.
Yeah.
bad.
How'd you end
Bro.
up in the global challenge?
Yeah, how did you finish, guys?
Not the best. Like I finished like 16, 65, 63. So I get 10 points for that. But I saved 30 games for Sunday. I had a really good day one. And like it was just I just did not know the source on that people were running in CTS, and yeah,
Oh.
it really caught me. But
It was nasty, eh?
Yeah. Should have practiced a bit more best of one probably CTS. But you know.
I feel like
it's
day
what it
two's
is.
the hardest. Day one's like quite easy, good, because you've got like kind of
Yeah.
newbies trying it out. Day two is like the toughest. Day three is kind of like 50-50, like you can touch and go, you can be all right. Because people kind of drop
There was
off when they
There were
like
some
realize.
brutal sets.
Yeah, I think the Italian guy, Marco Fiero, ended up winning it. Or something.
Did he actually?
I think that was his
Was it-
brother.
His brother. Oh,
Oh,
He was in
Petro.
like seniors. Yeah.
oh
I think
so,
so.
I know someone got an 1860 rating or something.
I don't think
Right.
anyone got that in Masters because that's actually
Not in
insane.
Masters. Well,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what? One of
crazy.
the old problems they had back in the old on the DS when they called it international challenges was that they had Masters ghosting seniors, and this one kid
Yeah.
racked up like an 1890 rating, and it was like, dog, you're not getting that 1890 rating. But I'll double check because I'd be like, love to know who won.
Imagine.
Actually,
like
yeah, I
today.
didn't actually see who won. I saw like a few people post like third and fourth, and they had like high, like 1790 plus. So I think
Yeah,
first
and some
would
people
be, like,
post
low.
first early just to get it out there, but things can change, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone's
I'm not
been
sure
like
how
posting their
it-
screenshot of them coming first, and then
Yeah.
all right, let's see. Oh, that was his younger brother. Yeah, 1862.
It's
Jeez,
crazy. That's probably like
that's
Probably
30,
dropping one game
5 and
each.
10 or something. I don't know how many games he
Jeez.
played, but like,
you would have dropped like little to none. I think.
3
Crazy.
games the whole tourney. Not even probably dropping.
Don't
Wait,
know,
what
yeah.
elo do you get if you don't drop a game at all? You just go 45-0. You know? Is
I
that a
don't
thing?
think that has ever happened. That's surely not.
Oh,
Like,
it's happened. I think
it's
it's
just
happened
too
once
much
in.
variance.
Yeah, nah, only in juniors. And
No, but
seniors.
also if you're like winning out, you're just gonna stop when you hit like what first place will be. You know.
Mm.
Triple
like,
beat,
I would-
yeah. I think it's the same system as chess, where you don't gain like 30 points each time. You gain like
Yeah.
a certain
yeah,
amount
it
of
is.
points based on your opponent. So I know
Mm.
like once you
Relative.
hit like the 1780s, if you verse some 1500 guy, you're only gonna go up by like maybe 12 points. But if you lose, 50 points gone.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Filth.
Filth. All right, so let's go to the actual Melbourne run real quick that Kieran went through. Before that, I'll just jump on Wikipedia real quick, which is the official source. I don't know if it's official, but the source of profiles of the VGC community. And we can have a look that your approximate total winnings is 7,250. Is that correct?
Oh.
That is correct. Yes, I think so.
Hey, has the money come through yet? That's the question.
Yeah, it did come through last week.
Oh, it actually did.
7,250. Far out. You know what?
USD.
Shout out to the ATO. We're clean.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Nah, they already
Taxable
taxed me.
income.
They already taxed me.
Have they? They haven't?
Yeah.
30%.
30%. But it's like
Oh, yeah,
the
no,
same as
that's
like
the
because it's
yeah.
in USD. It's like you just get the amount that it.
Well, that's the
USD.
US tax, isn't it? Because they've got their own
Yeah, I'm pretty
IRS
sure
or
it's
something.
the US. I don't know. Surely there's like
Yeah.
some way to like get that back.
That's
Probably
what I'm
not.
thinking. Because like, if they hold on to that money, surely you can. I mean, we're not Americans, so surely it's just like,
Mm.
you know, But I don't know if we
I'm
get
not
taxed
sure.
as Australians on our own system. Because someone said a while back that you get double taxed, one by the Americans and then one by the Australian government. But I
Ooh.
never got
How
that
does the
double tax.
Australian government like know that you're getting that though?
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
that's just a mate wiring money.
Yeah.
That's about it.
You never know. There's sometimes
Unless
they
they
pull out
watch
random
this
things.
podcast, like I think I'll be fine.
Shout out Peter Dutton, whoever's running the country.
Not him. Not yet, to say. So going to your career as a VGC player, when did you start playing VGC?
My first event was in 2016 when I was in seniors, but like I didn't play for like I went to Perth Regionals and then didn't play for like 4 years and then played like one more Perth Regionals and then didn't play for a couple years, and so I've been kind of playing like seriously like the last 2 years, I would
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
Playing properly. And your first major outcome would have been 2023, right? Where you
Yeah.
were top 8 at Perth,
Perth
and you
Regionals, yeah.
faced Alistair Sandow, who I believe was
Yeah.
runner-up in that tournament
He
to
was
Tehran.
great player.
I think I watched a couple of your matches. I seen you guys there before. You guys probably didn't know who I was, but yeah, I was watching the matches. It's
Stalked.
interesting. It's interesting how like all the top 8 are just like sat against each other on like one table where there's like 50 tables around, and everyone's just like cramped with each other, just like playing top 8
Yeah.
matches. They could have just separated into like 2 different tables, but anyway, that's
Should
it
let
is what it
ESL
is.
know.
I should, honestly, because it's kind of like, you know, you're cramped up next to each other, and like people might be talking, or you know, people's hands get in the way, and you might be looking at someone else who might be looking at you, might throw you off, and I don't know.
He's got a
Interesting.
wireless Joy-Con connected, ghosting his moves. If someone's playing for you, Kiran.
And then in most recent times, you participated, like we just mentioned, in Brisbane, where you were top 8 as well. But the top 8,
Top 8.
yeah. So you see, there's a massive prize difference from 250
Yeah,
to
they
1,000.
for the 2024 season they like
They
really
bumped it, yeah.
significantly increased the
Yeah,
pricing, so
it's a
definitely the
massive
right time
difference.
to be playing.
Bro, 4 times the coin. Holy cow.
4 times.
Yeah, not bad.
And then you have your most recent one, which is at Melbourne Regionals earlier this year, where you won. So big congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Get a clap from Gilbo. That's a very straight clap.
It was indeed.
But we'll quickly go through your run. But overall, how was the day for you?
Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah, great experience. Was felt pretty confident going into it that I could make a deep run. Didn't, knew that how hard it was to actually win tournament and how things have to, line up for you, and so to be able to pull it off is just like really satisfying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, for sure. I'm just gonna quickly find your run. I wonder what that is. It gets
Man's on the dodgiest website with all the ads
Oh
popping off.
no, I have to cut this out of the thing. Hold on.
I've seen so many ads. Surely you saw the ads as well. QBE, rubber duckies.
where are
I
the
don't know what's
ads?
going.
I
Where
missed
the
that.
back on his old
Okay, wait.
screen when it was
I think.
Oh, here it is.
Oh,
Standing VG, and then we go down to Melbourne
Wait, what is
Masters, and here we go.
Oi.
So I can just pull you up here. You can see your run right here. How good's that?
yeah, not
Yeah,
bad.
that's
There you go. There you
they even
go.
got the country association as well. Far out.
Yeah.
Bit of
Wow.
racial profiling.
True, I think it's whatever's next to your name there. So, for example, here, Genting has got China, and it just automatically just puts it in. Got a few countries here. You got Singapore, Philippines, one from the United States.
Far out.
Yeah, interesting. Hong Kong. All right. So your run. I mean, we won't go through the total run, but you started off with a positive, and then your first loss came to Jamie Hodge. Now, you 1-0, you verse Jamie Hodge, and then you lose to Jamie Hodge. How are you feeling at that moment?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling the best. I didn't play as well as I could have in the matchup, so like I was a bit frustrated with that, but I was still feeling like, pretty confident that I'd be able to get to the 7-2 mark by the end of the day. So it didn't
Yeah.
didn't let it completely, tilt me or
What
throw
do
me off.
what do you think went wrong for you in that match?
I think, um, yeah, so I won game one, and then game two, I missed a like pretty important snarl in the mid game, which kind of like destroyed my whole game plan. And then
Mm.
game three, I just like really messed up a calc badly with like I thought I would survive something, and then I didn't survive it, and I committed terror as well. So
Oh,
um yeah, so that like put me back, but my opponent played like really well.
super
Yeah.
well, yeah, for sure. And then just going down, now you run your round three, round four, you verse someone really good who is Gunter, and you verse also someone really good who is Lewis in round five. And then you verse an Sydney fella, Darcy McCarthy, another Sydney player, Harrison, another Sydney player, Vivek, and then you go through Luke, and then you verse Trent. We'll revisit Trent in a second because you played Trent obviously in the finals, but you also went up against Diego. How was that match with Diego? I'm actually really curious. How was that match with Diego?
The
Because
match
he
with
always
Diego
brings.
was good. It was a pretty like crazy. Yeah, he brought a very crazy team.
Yeah,
I definitely hadn't prepared to verse
Yeah.
that. He had, but like I had the tools to be able to win. Definitely like Raging Bolt is just so good in this matchup. Insin's good. Roy Moon's good. But yeah,
yeah. I'm always excited to see Diego play when he plays at the PCs and or the locals. He was usually doing well. And he jumps on stream, and it's such an entertaining match because he has all these Pokemon with like different moves. Like for example, Torkoal's got like Burning Jealousy, Slowler Beam, which you don't see often. He's got Gallade as well. He's got Ursaluna with Yawn. So
yes.
there's a whole range of things that's just going crazy here. And anytime, anywhere that I see a person using Gallade, they're so good at using it. They never fail to like beat me or go ham. So
It's a good mon.
Yeah, it's really picked up.
Yeah,
Man doesn't
sure.
believe in protect.
no, no
there is
protect around
no
here.
form of protect. It's just straight damage. And Trick Room. He's got Trick Room on 3 mons. He's also got the Tailwind set as well, just in case. So
Yeah, no, it was a really fun set. It's a really fun set.
yeah,
I
would
was
have been
able
definitely.
to squeak out.
And then you go, oh, that's him. So then you go Nicholas Khan, who obviously won the Brisbane Regionals. How was that match against him?
Yeah, it was. I really prepared that matchup well, since I thought like quite a few players would play it, and it was really picking up in top card a few regionals in the US and in Europe. And yeah, the matchup, it was like 3 really close games. Game one came down to if his Ursh would crit me with Sucker Punch on the last turn, and it did. So that was like that was brutal, but I was able to keep it cool, just go with the same game plan, and yeah, it was really close. He played really well, and I was able to get the win.
Oh, well done. I mean, when I look at this team, it's just hyper offense.
It's terrible.
Just
It's terrifying. Terrible.
straight hyper offense.
Filthy.
It's a really good team.
Yeah. And then going back up to your run, I was actually versus Kiran Singh. I was like, what? You versed Jesse Beard, another Sydney person in Swiss. That was your second loss throughout the day, but you had already guaranteed cut, I think,
I had.
right?
Yes.
You had already guaranteed cut. So you had
Got
round
11
13,
wins.
then round 14. So this was Cheng Fu Ren was your last opponent in the Swiss.
Yes.
Looks like it, yeah. Yeah. And so, did you kind of put the foot off the gas pedal a little bit? Did you kind of just slow down and be like, okay, I've already guaranteed cut. Do I need to play these games properly or?
But potentially a little bit, but it was also they had the exact same. They had 5 of the same 6 Pokemon, and it was like a really rough matchup for me.
Yeah.
It's like it was like Artrain. Artrain's like
Ah,
Artrain's very playable, but like the combination of like heavy slam on Arch, and then the Pelipper having protect, like it made it just like really hard.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if I like took my foot off the gas a little bit or not, but I was definitely like obviously not as like locked in as I had to be in the rounds before, since they weren't really relevant. But it was good to get like information on how he was playing the matchup, because in case I had to eventually play him in cut, which I did.
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost the exact same set. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
wow.
5 of the same 6 months. It's crazy.
Yeah, so you play against one Arcaladon, and then you have to go play another against another Arcaladon. I can't think of anything
Yeah,
worse,
the
to be
heavy
honest.
slam archers are
Yeah,
just
it's really
broke.
for Flutter Mane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's really bad because that's like my best
Yeah,
arch
yeah, no.
answer.
All I've seen, like outside of hitting Flutter Mane, heavy slam, wow, it's awful. But
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
it is such a good counter.
And then, so Swiss finishes, you go home. What do you do before the next day? Like, what did you do when
Oh,
you got
so
home?
we played cut on the same day as day 2 Swiss.
Ah, okay, right. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, so
No Kiran
after
Singh.
I saw after I saw who I was versing, I was a little bit frustrated because I had to play
Yeah.
the same matchup 3 rounds in a row, and I just lost it the last 2 times. So
Yeah.
I wasn't like feeling great about that, especially because like the last 2 regionals I'd been to, I like got knocked out in top 8, and I felt like I had to like verse the best player there both times, and now I have to verse the worst matchup. So I was
Yeah.
like I was a bit frustrated, but especially because I was the highest like resistance 11-3 as well, and I just got punished. But
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I just knew I had to play really well,
Yeah.
make some calls, and hope for the best.
You also had to get that respect back as well, having lost to him earlier. But it's kind of a
Amen.
blessing in disguise, to be honest, because if that was the first time you had been playing him, it would have
Oh
been
yeah, I'm glad
more
I'm
difficult.
glad I burst him. I'm glad I burst him in Swiss. It
Would be
helped.
much more difficult. So in that sense, it is definitely a blessing. I mean, for me personally, Gilbo, I don't know if you can speak for yourself, but I hate going up against Arcaladon or Archaladon, whatever you want to call it.
One word, my friends.
What?
You just cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, I said close combat.
Close
on
combat.
one
What if
word.
what if they click Terra Fairy? What do you
They're
do?
lost. They've auto lost if they hit Terra Fairy. Guess who I've got in the back?
Who do you
King
have in the
Gambit.
back?
It's coming
With Iron Head?
with Ironhead.
Ah, I see.
See that? See that? You got to
And
play
what if
the
it's-
What
game.
if they click
what if
what if
it's
they click
stamina?
body press? Yeah, what if they click body
press.
press? And
Yes,
you just
yes.
gave him a defense boost.
Do you know what my King Gambit's Terra was going into Melbourne before my team got confiscated?
Fairy.
Terra Fairy.
Fairy. There you go.
Well, you
It's
know
still
what?
gonna hurt.
To be
What if
fair,
they
my
click-
actual counter to like Archaludon is just Flutter Mane. Just Moonblast.
Yeah, then they heavy
Done.
slam you. It's not a good
But
trade.
they heavy slam. See that? Just don't let them
Yeah,
heavy
see, that's
slam.
why if they're flash cannon, like the matchup's probably like good for me, but because
Yeah,
they can't
that
like
flash.
KO my Flutter on turn 1.
Yeah, because you're
Mm.
are you Specs Flutter?
I'm Specs Flutter, yeah.
Specs Terra Fairy?
Specs Terra Fairy, no way around it. Around
Yeah,
the heavy
yeah.
slam.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah. Even with the Assault Vest, Archaludon does not taint the Moonblast well. I
No,
feel like
it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not got like very good special defense.
Nah. And if they even, I mean, I've seen some Archaludons going for Terrafire now to eat up
Terrafire?
Moonblast. Terrafire, it's not bad. It's like the counter to it's not just a Flutter Mane like resist, but it's good against Burning Bulwark, Gouging Fire. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I forgot its like actual name, but it helps against it. It's yeah. Still though, look, I wouldn't rate Archaludon teams the best just because I don't know, you got to have like some skill to play it, I reckon it's
Oh
tricky.
yeah,
to
it's
play.
not easy to play. Like
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Like,
When I play it, I'm shit. Like I just can't use it like other people do. Let's get one shot.
Well, the worst thing to verse is if you like had that Archaludon team and you verse like Nick Can, who had
Yeah, Nick
Bunny
Khan.
Day Tornadus, and you get locked in on Electro Shot, you're
Mm.
done.
I think he versed two of the Archrains in day 2, and they both got cooked. Yeah,
So first
had
Cheng Fu.
Cheng Fu had Arch, Genting had Arch, and Jesse had Arch.
Jesse had an arch, yes.
Genting
And he beat them all.
wasn't Archrain, so it's not like really the same, but still.
Yeah, no, that Chi Yu from Can, Choice Specs, Terrifier in the
Yeah.
sun. Dog, Assault Vest isn't helping
It's
you.
not living that.
Yeah.
It's not living that.
Filthy.
Wow. Pivoting back to your run. So you beat Jesse, eliminate
Mhm.
him. Then you play against Diego again, which is very tricky because it's top 4 matchup. It's like, okay, like he's tricky. We've seen each other's teams. I know what he's gonna do. He knows what I'm gonna do, or do we really know what we're gonna do? Like, it's one of those things, right? But you clutch it out and win. And then you go up against the runner-up, Trent Sayer from NZ. And shout out to the people from NZ who happen to maybe even watch this. But you guys have got a really good core of VGC players out there. And I believe they host the Premier Challenges and mid-season showdowns over there, which is great. But you've got Trent here. And have you met Trent before?
I hadn't met Trent before.
You haven't met Trent before?
The tournament, no.
How about you, Gilbert? Have you met Trent, or do you know of Trent?
I don't know a Trent. I only know him as New Zealand player. That's about it.
Hey.
Part of the Commonwealth. That's about it.
The Commonwealth. Not Trent from Punchy. So we got his team here: Hatterene, Indeedee, Torkoal, Gallade, Annihilate, and Lilligant. Tell us. Let's look at the team first, and then we'll talk about the match. So, what stands out to you, Gilbo, since you're a team expert?
Look, the only thing that stood out to me off the bat right now was that Sam Pandelis lost to this guy with the Scarf Annihilate.
Oh,
And that,
right.
oh man, that is, it's Stellar Annihilate as well, like Terra Stellar. Oh man, that is, that's painful. I don't know if I can, let me think before I like cause a controversy, but I know amongst some VGC players who have slipped into my Twitter messages, they're very adamant on believing that Lilligant Torkoal is a no-skill base play.
Fair enough.
So look, in my opinion, fair is fair. I mean, Lilycole, you know what? If that's what you can cook up and it works, it works for you then. But there's no sleep powder. Hurts my heart. Not even
Yeah,
on a
I don't think
75.
Lilycole's play, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, like, it worked. It's all playstyle based, like, how you approach different matchups. But for me, like, I don't, like, Incin, just Goggles Incin, like, just wins.
Yeah, honestly, hey, Goggles Incin does stop the sleep
And
powder.
then you have Ogre, like, they can follow me after you can't sleep powder them. It's like,
Yeah, I
Brutal.
noticed that. Yeah, there's a few like choice on this team that I'm like a bit iffy on. I mean, one of them, I don't know about the Terra Steel Hatterene, because the guys that I know that use Hatterene, they always go Terra Psychic to like max out expanding force damage. But I feel they went, I don't know why the Terra, maybe to resist poison. But like, you know what's funny about Hatterene? If you parting shot a Hatterene, the parting shot, you don't get kicked out. The Hatterene gets kicked out instead. Which just like,
Oh, what?
yeah.
I did
So,
that to someone in the Global Challenge.
yeah, I love it. I did it back in
They
the
forfeit on turn 2.
I did it back in the Dynamax days. Your parting shot the Terra.
Yeah, that was good. When
That
they
was so
G-Max
good.
that turn as well.
Yeah, then they disconnect and you get
That's
penalized.
crazy.
Yeah.
What? So no, but there's no stat drops, nothing. It just
You
bumps
get
them
the
out.
stat drops. You get
No,
Oh,
but
okay,
it's on
the
your
magic- 'cause
it's
the
on your
magic bounce.
Incin, so like
Yeah,
you're just gonna like switch out
Yeah.
less than anybody.
yeah.
yeah.
That's funny. That's some cool tech, man. Like I learn new things every day. Sometimes with Pokemon, like the things that people come up with. Yeah,
Yeah,
insane,
I mean, the
endless.
teams. I reckon it's. You know what the Annihilate reminds me of? My Explosion Metagross. It's like, you sack one mon, you get the Trick Room up, you get your
Try
Sweeper
and
in.
trade positively.
Yeah, kind of like that. But, I think everyone's building their. I mean, the one mon I think that eats up a Final Gambit is Raging Bolt, isn't it? Does it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does eat up Final Gambit.
Yeah,
It's a few like really relevant ones that do.
Because I think
Yes.
Annihilate's HP is 217, and I remember when people were building with Raging Bolt at the start, they maxed out about at 211 HP. They went a bit low and focused on special attack and defenses, but not anymore.
Hey, you gotta
Gotta live the Final Gambit. Kieran's never coming
You
back.
just have to win another regional.
He win EUIC. Just do it.
Oh, brother.
do it.
Just do it. If you win EUIC, I will personally fly down to Perth and shake your hand.
Is that okay? I will
No,
take
dead
you
set,
up on that.
100%.
on
I
that.
will fly to Perth. I will pay a flight straight up. Dead set. On the spot. No joke.
You just
Even
increasing
better.
my motivation.
Yeah, you know what? We'll have like a tier list of like things I'll do, like depending on your placement.
Based on placement, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we could do that like a bingo card. Oh, yeah, tier list. Yeah, that works.
It's funny.
So yeah, we're just gonna run through the matches that you had went through with Trent. So Trent, you versed him earlier in Swiss in round 10. Tell us how the first initial meeting between you two went and how the match went.
Yeah, so I viewed it as like quite a favorable matchup for me. I definitely had a lot of tools to like handle and stall out the Trick Room. Although like a couple reads go wrong and like I could definitely lose very easily. Yeah, so in game one, he went the Lily Cole route, which I was like actually quite happy to see. Because he didn't have Sleep Powder, so he couldn't really punish like Raging Bolt like very easily.
Yeah.
So unfortunately that was like a pretty impactful crit when I on my Raging Bolt with Close Combat as I switched in Incin turn 1 to Intimidate it, which would come up later as I died to a Dazzling Gleam from an Indeedee. But
Oofed.
so that was a bit unfortunate in game one. But game two and game three, Trent went the Trick Room route, which is definitely the right choice. And they were both very, very close games. Came down to a couple reads. I know I was lucky in some spots to not get crit by the Gallade, for example, Scope Lens. But yeah, I was able to escape with the victory. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it looks like he had a
Right,
solid
right.
matchup. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, if you just looking at it, hypothetically, if you just led Fluttermane Ogerpon, doesn't that just win out everything as well?
That loses to
And it might
Lily.
lose to
That's
Indeedee
kind of
Hatterene.
no, it's kind of bad because like if you get your Fluttermane stuck in on turn 2 and they like because you can't really stop Trick Room, so on turn 2 they just like Helping Hand, Expanding Force, and like you can't protect.
You couldn't,
the
yeah,
Fluttermane.
no.
But that's one way to go about it.
Yeah, because if you
yeah.
had Incin in the back as well, and then you just hard switch Incin after like
Yeah,
a Dazzling
yeah.
Gleam.
That's
Yeah,
definitely
either or though, I think.
like there's I like there's a lot of different ways that you can approach.
Yeah, you had a very
all
good
depending
matchup
on what you
here.
think your opponent's gonna do.
Yeah, there's so many different layers to this. So many different possibilities of winning, losing, coming down to like one versus one mon. But yeah, like the one thing that scares me is like Gallade is always going to scare the shit out of me, and also Annihilate
Yeah.
with Choice Scarf Stella. It wouldn't be the fastest thing on the field against like on the board, right? Like you have stuff that can beat it quicker.
No, Annihilate outspeeds my whole team.
Oh, it's outspeeds your whole team. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unreal. So, got no speed control. Your boost of energy, is it attack or it's attack? Okay, that makes sense. Have you versed anything like this? I'm sure you played against Trick Room before and Lily Cole many times. But the Annihilate, the Scarf Annihilate and the Gallade, have you ever played like that? Were you prepared for that or?
I've played around like the Gallade hard trick rooms. I spam teams like a fair amount of practice, but I hadn't seen a Annihilate on it. It's like actually quite annoying because they can like if they have a bad matchup, they can like kind of force a 50-50 turn one with their Annihilate. Like, is it gonna final gamba? Is it gonna close combat? Is it gonna just hard switch? Like, which slot will it final gamba, etc. And that can like, if they're experienced in making those calls and they can get it right, then it can like swing the matchup
Yeah,
in
for
their
sure.
favor.
No, for sure. So congratulations again for winning that. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see a stream of it. Unfortunately, we don't get streams at regionals in Australia. But if you do attend PokéFolk Locals in Sydney, you'll definitely get a stream. So the invite's there for you, mate. If you ever want to showcase, I'll get you in round one. I know someone. If you want to jump on
Hear
stream.
me out, Kieran. In June, we've got like 4 mid-season showdowns coming up.
Oh,
Yeah, mate.
that?
She needs to rack up some
Nah.
points.
no,
sound
I can't
good.
justify it. I can't justify it.
Gosh, yeah.
Just have a cheeky bender in Sydney.
Yeah, we'll go out. And Gilbert will pay for your flights. You can sleep over mine. You'll be
Oh,
fine.
sounds
Well,
good. Yeah.
Get sponsored by PokéFolk and all the stacks of money we're raking in.
All the stacks of
Yeah.
money you're siphoning.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna be an
Rake yours $30
esports
bucks.
company,
Esports.
and we're gonna recruit you, and we'll pay you like how much we paying him, Gilbert?
$4.50 an hour.
When does he work though? That's actually not bad.
$4.50 an hour. That's bad.
That's not bad.
That's
To play
probably
Pokemon
minimum.
for free. That's like
$4.50. Hold on.
True.
Minimum wage is like $18.
nah. Oh, he's gone.
It's gone up.
Nah, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. He's doing
That's
2
fine.
podcasts at once, I reckon. Simultaneously. Nah, game over.
He's like, nah. You guys want to pay me $4.50 an hour? Nah.
Not having that.
Go screw
Cupcakes
yourselves.
pays me double.
Oh, here he is. Oh, he's
Turn up the
loading
team.
in.
Hungry Jack's
We
minimum
thought you
wage,
might have
yeah.
taken offense of the minimum wage joke that we made to pay you $4.50, but I remember when I was working at Hungry Jack's, $11 wasn't the minimum wage. I was getting $6.80 per hour in 2010. 2010? $6.80 an hour. Good luck to
That's
me, and I had a girlfriend with expensive taste at that time.
Oh, bro, you're not getting any of that Dior. You're gonna get the off-brand Door.
Yeah, give us how the finals went, and how before you went into the finals, how were you feeling that that you made finals?
Yeah, I was feeling pretty good. I was pretty locked in. I was pretty confident. After beating the worst matchup in top 8, like I really felt like I was gonna like beat anyone who I had to face. And
Yeah.
yeah, so going into finals, yeah, so I knew I had the like confidence from already winning the matchup and like had learnt a bit about Trent's play style and how he approaches the matchup. Yeah, that's how I was feeling
Yeah.
going in.
Did you get any advice from anyone, like to do X, Y, and Z as into to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally?
No, it was pretty like I like just finished top 4 and then I was just playing finals like really soon
Straight
after,
into
so
it, no ghosting.
straight into it.
You didn't get a pep talk from Gilbo or anything like that?
Nah, Gilbo was nowhere to be
What?
seen.
Wait, well, hear me out. The day before, was it a day before? I said you'd win the tournament when you were like 9. I'm like,
Yeah, you
bro.
did. You did
Yeah.
predict it. You did predict it.
Yeah.
I'll
And you're like,
give
oh,
credit for
I don't know. I'm like, bro, I caught it, and that man's not getting
Yeah,
the
the Gilbo
recognition, bro. If
prophecy.
I had my sports bet account open, would have made some coin.
How many people did you say that to, Gilbo? Everyone in top
Oh, look,
16?
basically everyone
Yeah,
that cut,
that's
I'm like,
right.
you're gonna win. No, I'm joking. Look, I only had like 2 people in my head that I thought would win the tournament. One of them was you. The other one was, see, I wanted to say Nick Can, but I had like a really strong gut feeling that there was a good chance he would lose his top 8 match. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but like I had a feeling just based off his Swiss record that there might have been like a chance, whether it was hacks or a bad matchup. And then, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he did lose in top 8 because of a heat
He
wave
did
miss.
lose in top 8
So
to a heat wave.
yeah, I had my
That's your
money on
fault,
you.
Gilbert.
I didn't have money on the Psy spam users. Look, hear me out. I just had like a strong gut feeling. Like I was surprised the Chinese players made cut. Just cause, I mean, I've never heard of Genting Liu.
Genting Lu. You have. He's come to a local.
He
I
has.
think he's come to 2 locals. Yeah.
Does he go under another name like John?
No, it's Genting.
Just Genting.
Yeah, I think he top
I've
8 one of the PCs UTS, and I think prior to that he played at One in Alliance, as
I
well.
don't even know my own locals. Far out, bro. This is bad.
Terrible, mate.
Sketchiest judge, eh? Genting. Nah, bro. That's
No.
not.
I'll introduce you to him.
Nah, because if he watches the podcast, I'm gonna get flamed.
Nah, you'll be alright.
He'll be like, "Oi, dog,
Say my name.
say my name." Genting. I bet I'm pronouncing it wrong. You know,
Yeah. No, you're good. I think it's Genting. I think it's.
you know what?
That's
He
it.
puts the Gen in Genting.
That's even. Jeez.
Ah.
All right. Did we talk? I think you cut out just before we talked about how the final match went with Trent. So we talked about your preparation lead up to it. You just went straight into it, and then now you're playing him. How did the games go
Yeah,
in the
so
finals?
he went for the Annihilate lead route to try and force a 50-50
Mm.
turn 1, and game 1 I was able to call that he was gonna final game with my moon, and I protected, and because of that, like, he set up Trick Room, so his ape was like the slowest thing on the field now. Like, it was pretty much game over from turn 1. Like, I had pretty
Yeah.
safe lines. And then game 2, I got
Yeah.
the call wrong. I was like, nah, there's no way final game it's my moon after I just protected it. And he goes actually for close
Yeah.
combat into my moon, which is like the worst case because I could have like protected. If I protected, I won. If I terrified,
Yeah.
I won.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good on him for
Yeah.
recognizing that.
Jeez.
But he didn't set up Trick Room turn 1 because I think he feared that I would protect Roaring Moon, and because of that, like, I kind of
Mm.
just cleaned up from there because he had like
What did
had
he leave with an
enough damage.
Arlep? Sorry.
He led Hat game 1 and he Gallade game 2. So I led
Oh,
Moon
yeah.
and Bolt. And yeah, like, what if I like, since I didn't allow Trick Room on turn 1, or he didn't go for Trick Room on turn 1, then I had like Ogre Water I could just bring in from the back and kind of clean up. It's pretty weak. Like, it's attack. Well, you have to
Yeah.
run like max HP for final game.
Yeah.
It's not picking up KOs, you know. So I was able to have
Yeah.
two pretty clean wins in finals, which felt good.
No, nice. And that was your first major breakthrough and getting recognition from all over the Pokemon community for performing so well and bringing in a Roaring Moon and fulfilling the prophecy of the Roaring Moon map, which I'll just bring up shortly. So here we go. There's the Roaring Moon right next to the Roaring Moon map, which is beautiful. So you've got the champion map.
Lovely.
Nice little medal and 6K to go with it.
Not bad.
So
Very juicy.
yeah.
And you built your team yourself, didn't you, Kiran?
Yeah, all mate. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
And,
I
yeah.
was very fortunate
I mean,
to have Neil Patel do well 2 weeks before at Charlotte, and I was able to get my hands on the paste, and yeah, it's just a great team.
well, look, we've had a tremendous outburst of people on Twitter, most notably Cafotics, asking for your rental code.
Is that right?
Actually.
Do they actually?
No, he hasn't asked, but we both know he's keen on it. Look, if anyone wants his your rental code, it's him. He wants
I'm
the
all
old
good.
check.
I'm all good. I
You know
got
how he
the
is.
full legit team.
All good.
Yeah.
Man's doing an admission of guilt. Gonna join the registered list of people on the naughty list.
You're on the naughty list, aren't you, Gilbert?
What stops you like? Oh, he is.
He is.
Hey,
on
yes,
the
tell
naughty
us a story.
What, me on his naughty list?
Yeah, why are you
Yeah, why are you
on his
on
naughty
Kafotik's
list?
naughty list?
Cause my Sydney team wasn't generated illegally. However, I made a copy of the not me. Well, kind of me. I have a copy of the team that was made by an external entity, we'll say for privacy reasons. And they've done a porky on the genning, and 4 out of 6 mons got revealed to Cafotics that it was genned. But it's in reality all 6 were genned. But the reason why they were genned was because on the same weekend there was a global challenge, it was an upcoming global challenge, and not that week, it was the one going into EUIC, I think. And I had the team on my Switch, but I couldn't make a copy when it was locked in the box. So I was like, just gen the team. It's like genned it. Did a dodgy job. Look, it's not the worst job I've seen, but you can tell like it's got the Giratina bot all over it.
Original trainer, Giratina, was it?
Yeah, no. The OT, old mate tried to do a good cover-up job, but the numbers were all over the place, and like the location of some of these like mons weren't matching up. Like because I forget what did I have on it. The Iron Hands was claiming to be from. It had my OT, but it said it was from another trainer. Well, like the SSID number or something. So look, you can definitely tell that like that one got caught out first by Cafotics. He gave a few overview. Just scroll back through his Twitter. He gave me like 2 paragraphs on what needed to be done better. He's like a proper teacher. But Cafotics did a bit of a dodgy job. Two of the mons that he said were legit were not in fact legit. No. I got this at like 11 p.m. at night. I got a message saying, mate, your team's been genned. And I just ignored it. Woke up the next day.
That's the way.
And someone on Twitter sent me a message saying, hey, bud, did you gen your team? And I'm like, no. And they're like, Cafotic says otherwise. And I'm like, yeah, the paste is genned. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, the paste is gen, mate. And the thing is, my Switch profile, it has my name as St. Wilbur. Really like odd OT. But the paste has a different OT as well. So you can see things aren't adding up. So look, bit sketchy. I don't think I'm on his good graces right now. But if it's a consolation, if I rock up the look, I'll breed the Fluttermane next time.
Okay.
I just spent the last minute trying to find that tweet that he tried to call you out with.
Yeah, bro, Dog went in hard. I think he went on a few other Australians as well. I don't know if Sam Pandella's got caught. You know what? I could like list off a good name of Australian Jenners.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Publicly.
Let's not do that. Let's not. You know what? I'll give you like a free like insight. The best Jenner that I know,
Don't say it.
or like in the country at least, maybe even the world, is in Sydney. No joke. His work is like art. Like, trust me, this guy. I mean, his background is in IT and like software design, but like, you couldn't even tell. He's a connoisseur of the fine arts. No, Cafotics didn't tell with him. Some like this guy's, he's good. He doesn't use a bot. He uses like some actual software. I don't know what it is, but he knows what he's doing. Me, just copy and paste. 6IV everything. Done.
Sounds like you got to be I don't know. You got to be really good at it. Sounds like someone I know. Mr. Noodles rings a bell.
That like, oh, bro.
I'm kidding.
That
Jokes
bloke's
just
got
the
his.
ones that killed.
He's got his
I
own.
just clocked it. That's funny.
Glen, filthy.
Shout out to Mr. Noodles.
Shout out to Glen 20.
Shout out to Clint 20. Did you guys happen to suss out the Utrecht special event and the watch any of the matches online?
I did watch a
Did
bit.
indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah. The
Ooh.
team that won is so
What do you
good.
think?
The team that
Yeah.
Nikhil
Yada Kuno,
built,
Specs, Blizzard.
it's so good.
Yeah.
I'm on the MPA
Mm.
team
I'll
of
find it for you.
Nikhil, and
Yeah.
I was lucky enough for him to send me the pace the week before to use in my MPA match, and like I tested out on Showdown. It's like
What?
this team's so busted. Like so big congrats to him. Very deserved win. Great team builder.
Yeah, it's on ladder everywhere now. It's
Yeah,
good Terra
yeah.
Steel
Gotta
as well
have
on the
your
Lando.
ice matchup now.
Yeah,
There he is, Nikhil Reddy, who faced against Aurelian Sula, I think. Nikhil's from India and Aurelian's from France, I believe. I've seen Aurelian play many times on stream and
they're
followed
really
his
good.
story as well. And Nikhil is quite new to me, but I mean, not anymore, obviously. But he killed it. Watching that match is probably one of the most entertaining matches I've ever seen
Yeah,
on
it was
stream.
really fun. All the Zoom matches.
Just having different Pokemon on the field. And like, I think the final match we didn't get to see a sheer cold, but the Blizzard from both sides, like the Ninetales and Articuno, was just going ham.
Mm.
Going ham. And having Arcanine and Hisui in the back as well was, outstanding for the team. And I think he brought Raging Bolt, I think, for the first game in that finals, and it didn't work out well for him, but made the adjustments when he needed to. And got the win against Aurelian. He'll pull up Aurelian's team now as well, and this is his paste. So kind of more of a standard team, right?
it went hard on the weekend. It went.
Yeah. I think it went undefeated in day 1 Swiss, I'm pretty sure.
We're undefeated until finals.
16, so
Yeah.
even day 2 Swiss.
Yeah,
Far out.
crazy.
The team's good. Yeah.
Team is very good. It's just the same. Like
Yeah,
just icy
what
wins
stands
together.
out from you?
Busted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Icy win. Yeah.
Yeah. The only
It's
like
got Taunt on
thing that
Lando, which is
really
different.
stood out is the Rilla set's quite different. Like no
And
U-turn,
Yeah.
Terra Steel. It's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Follow me, Ogopon, with the Half Flame. That worked out pretty well.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
crazy.
Mm.
Oko's everything.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty good call.
Which is interesting
Definitely.
because it's like the second most popular mon. Like, Wellspring is more obviously popular in the meta right now. And I don't know if they had the meta charts, which I'll try to pull up in momentarily. I think did Fluttermane return to number 1?
Nah,
I think-
Insane.
Oh, Incin returned to number 1.
Incin in
think
day
it's
on-
2 was, I don't know if it was in day 1, but in day 2 Incin was the number 1 usage. But only one Incin actually
Okay.
made top 8 if I recall correctly. Yeah, one Incin
Yeah.
in top 8,
Yeah.
which is pretty crazy.
I'm more surprised. Yeah, the Dozo team made top 8.
Yeah, the 222 Dozo.
252.
That's crazy. I don't know how.
Which one's that one? This
Yeah,
one
the
here.
top 8 block. Yeah, look at that.
Salvatore.
Look, it's actually insane.
This is everyone's nightmare.
Oh, he's done a little bit of a sneaky. Yeah, specs. Look, nothing like one real mon has protector really. 1 or 2.
That's
One real
Chien-Pao
mon.
and
Yeah,
Tatsugiri,
those-
but you barely use Protect on Tatsugiri. I mean, you can, I guess, in late game if you need to, but
Yeah, but specs Flutter, Scarf Chiyu, Banded Dragonite.
Yeah, he's got,
Bruh.
got all 3 choice items.
You know
that's
what?
dangerous. This team just provides a lot of damage. And if you can't quell it in time, you're gonna get clapped. Am I right?
Also, a
Game
lot of
over.
50-50s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hope you get them right. Same win.
you better hope you get. Is that Yeah, Terra Ghost on the GU
Yeah.
classic.
So you just lead them both, leave Flutter and Chi-Yu both. Good luck faking out. You
I
both
mean, like Dondozo, Flutter, and then it's like, are they going to switch into Chi-Yu? Or are they going to switch into Tatsugiri? Are they going to protect?
yeah,
Are they
true. Ah,
It's a nightmare
That's
to play
nasty.
against.
the biggest mind head doer. But good on you for Salvatore for going top 8 in that.
Yeah,
The
it's
interesting
tough.
thing is we have two teams with the same set. Like we have Emir and Nikhil. And they had to play each other, I think, in top 8, I believe. Seems like because Emir
Yeah,
is top
top
8, I'm
eight.
pretty sure. So it's the ultimate mirror match.
It was a
Which is insane.
wild set.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch that.
Wait, no,
The
that
amount of
Lando's
like
got stuff on
secondary
it this
effects that went off in that says like great.
Yeah,
Oh, the Lando's got sub on this one
yeah, he's done a little bit of a sneak.
Ah,
compared
You know
compared to
when you
Nikhil.
team
Does
build?
Nikhil not have sub?
No, he's got taunt.
It does. No, no, that
oh,
was
no, it was Aurelian.
that
It was
was
Aurelian that torn.
that was Aurelian.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh, fair play.
that
You know the
sense.
old rumor where people team build with each other, bring the same team to a tournament, and then one of your buddies adds an extra 4 EVs on the speed.
To
Oh, I'm
speed.
there. You know how dirty that was back in 2016? You'd see Groudons just speed creeping your mate, and you'd be like,
Oh,
speed tie. Nah, bro, that was planned.
Oh,
was planned.
sorry, man. You got really unlucky with the speed ties there. Yeah, I know I won 11 speed ties in a row, but maybe
That's
next
so
time.
dirty, eh? Far out. Real friends, bro.
technically you can because it's like 50-50 every time, but it's like you
Yeah.
kind of get suspicious after like
No,
the second or
it's-
third
if
even
you
speed
do
tie.
that,
Be like,
if you
oh,
speed tie, if you speed creep your friend, you're a
Speed creep.
slimy person. I don't
Bro,
respect
that is snaky. That's
Yeah.
some Chris G
It's
sort
not
of
on.
stuff. Outrageous.
oh, jeez, that's full on. But yeah, that was crazy. Probably if people want to go back and watch the Utrecht, that's probably one of the most entertaining broadcasts as well. And they also introduced a new little thing where they keep adding new things to their broadcasts. And one of the things they added on this one was, especially with the Articuno set, is the casters that come onto the stream and they like live react and stuff. I'm not sure how people are there's 50-50s on how people are taking it. Some people want some people are okay with it, but too much of it can be oversaturated because they can't really focus on what the game's happening. So if it's a sheer cold or whatever, or like a freeze, then yeah, you can react. But it seemed like to happen every time Articuno was in doing a move, so predicting maybe a freeze or something as well. But choice specs Articuno, mate. That's
Good.
that's
Chance
full
to
on.
freeze as well.
No
Yeah.
poke, chance to freeze. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nasty.
Was living +1 cudgels from Ogerpon. I mean, it gets down to the red, but damn, any other day, if it's not snowing, it's
Yeah.
going down. So yeah, could you specify what kind of player you are?
VGC player,
Oh, okay. Gilbo's upset.
unfortunately.
Look,
Gilbo's the real
I make my
player.
own bets in my free time. We would have thought you were a Pokemon Go player.
Yeah, for sure. A couple of questions. So, first of all, do you like pineapple on pizza?
I do. It's good.
Yes, you're a legend.
It's good.
Legend. Gilbo seems upset as well again.
Look, I'll be
Oh,
honest,
yeah,
lads.
Gilbo.
I'm on the ladder right
Yeah.
now, but
It's on the ladder.
I'm keeping up. Look, I rate pineapple on pizza on a good day. If not, no, can't.
No.
What kind of day does it have to be for it to be a good day for pineapple pizza?
has to be one of those days where you've gone X3 at a tournament and all your
Oh, I
mates have
see.
dogged you, and then you've
Yeah.
just found yourself on Cheaper Tuesday at Domino's, and they've only got ham
I
and
see.
pineapple.
Yeah.
Just got to eat it, cop it,
Fair enough.
fly back down to Sydney. Yeah,
Yeah, unfortunate. What was and so where are you from? So you're from Perth. What about your nationality?
Yeah, so I've lived in Perth my whole life, but my dad is fully Indian. And
Mm.
then my mum is half Italian and half Australian. So I'm a quarter Italian, quarter Australian, half Indian. Good mix.
There you go. See, Gilbo, this
Look,
emphasized why pineapple on pizza is good.
I thought
Come
you were
from an
about to say.
Italian.
I thought you were going to say something else. Something else. I thought you were going to say something about meeting diversity quotas.
Oh,
Racist. Come on. Come
Yeah,
on.
forgot
Gilbo's not
myself.
cutting it. Gilbo's not cutting it with the diversity.
You know what? Just with that, you've sparked a lot of controversy that's going to be up and coming for
Is that
2024
right?
World Cup team, where your allegiances
right?
lie. We don't even know if you
Oi.
make the cut anymore. Game over.
You gonna report me to Victory Road?
I'll be reporting at Victory Road, or dog Sam Pandelis. They're gonna find out. They're gonna
No,
throw
no.
you in with you're out off the continent.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What,
Look, I
and
don't
what
even
was
think I'll make the team again. Game over.
no?
You gotta become a manager, Gilbo.
Manager.
Team captain.
Look,
Join-
if I was
join,
managing, mandatory
consent.
meets up down at the pub in Sydney. I have it going every week. Come down, $6 schooners.
Oh,
Join my World Cup team.
Yeah, speaking about the World Cup, I have a very interesting photo, which I'll just pull up now. You guys are next to each other in the World Cup team. How good is that?
yeah, look at that.
I look so clapped.
Like, not even looking at the camera.
Yeah.
How did
Well-
they get these photos? Did they just pull these
You
off your
had
Twitter or
to
something?
submit a photo, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I got a filthy mugshot there.
Yeah, Kira's got a
That is-
beautiful smile.
I
You're
think
just like,
I think it's the lighting. I think it's the lighting.
You know what? I blame the bloke at
It's not
the
doing you
Sydney
justice.
Regionals that took that photo.
Yeah.
who was that?
I don't know. Some ESL guy with a big ESL.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, we'll go over
Yeah.
just quickly because I was meant to mention this earlier in the stream, but Kiran Singh, World Cup player, he went undefeated in all of his games. He beat Renzo from Chile, and he just went all the way to win his game against the Argentinian Joaquin Salerno. Then against Mexico, he beats Christian Ramirez, and against Italy, you face against Davide Cogneta. So Italy, unfortunately, was the end of the run for Australia, but you held your own. You're probably the MVP of the World Cup team. Liam Gilbert, how did your match go against Aldo Loyola?
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Easy.
can you tell us a little bit about
Yeah,
how it
you
went?
brought
You 2-0'd him.
the team's
Look,
pretty good. that
If
brought.
you think Kieran's internet problems are an issue, this bloke's was worse. Never responded to me. You know what that means? Done. Game over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look, that's just how cookie crumbles, lads.
It's an interesting
Exactly.
photo
We
he's
take
got.
the wins. The
Yeah.
managers can't complain to me.
no,
Yeah.
no. It looks like he was looking down on you, Gilbert here, and you just really didn't care.
Look, he probably was looking down on me because I was getting my 8 hours of sleep when he wasn't even there. So, yeah,
There you go. Didn't even have to release a Pokemon out of their balls. And
exactly.
you got,
Yeah,
and
what
you
were you
got the
gonna
job
bring,
done there.
Gilbo? What
There
was the
you go.
sauce?
Well, I'll be honest, when was this? Like last year?
This is
What reg?
November 7
This is
to
like-
13, so week 6.
Yeah, November.
I'll be honest, back then, November?
Seven.
Was that pre-Brisbane?
Yeah, it
Brisbane?
was like 3 weeks before Brisbane.
Good question. So
3 weeks
Brisbane
before.
Brisbane was 25th of November. So this was before Brisbane, yeah. 1
Yeah.
week, 1 or 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, I had nothing.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I was going to use Dondozo, I think. But then I kind of, look, I wasn't, this
I think we're
was
pretty
like the
lucky they didn't play.
sketchiest time for me to play. Look, lucky, nah, he would have lost with Dozo. Look, one of their
Nah,
blokes has
you
a
would've won,
Torterra.
you would've won.
You think I'm, wait,
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 who
wait,
is
Oh,
it?
they do
Torterra?
too.
Wait,
yeah.
Okay,
Why do you
yeah,
think I wasn't
it's-
worried?
There it is.
wait, who brought
Angel
Okay,
or
that's
Angel.
crazy. Oh, if Pandelis lost to that.
Yeah, Old Mate brought Torterra. Yeah, that would have. I think that would have done him in. I think.
There you
Look,
go.
yeah, this wasn't an
Yeah,
alright
I think they were
format.
out of the tournament this week. Like this was like the third week, and they started off 0-2, and like they kind of just gave up.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair enough.
I think. I mean, our team was pretty solid as well. So
Yeah. I like
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have a stacked lineup of players there.
you know what? The trend continues. I think the past 4 regionals won. Someone on World Cup teams won them or something. I think
Mm.
the only time that trend broke was when that British player in 2023, I think, Taran Birdie,
Tehran,
when
yeah.
he won. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
when it's only broken. But like, he's a part of the UK World Cup, so
Yeah,
He
yeah.
is. He's part of the United Kingdom, which ended up winning the tournament. That's a funny photo of Jamie.
damn.
Oh, I thought Jamie was David. Okay, they're both two different people. Whoops. That's the same. Or similar.
Yeah, far out.
But they ended up 7-0ing
That's crazy.
Argentina in the finals.
2 games.
Holy moly. Only
Yeah,
2
they're not,
games.
they're not too shabby, are they?
Unreal.
I reckon we could have taken them.
I
reckon you could've.
reckon, yeah. We beat
I reckon you
Argentina,
could have. And
didn't we?
I reckon.
Or we tied Argentina.
Yeah, I think we did,
in, like,
yeah, you
the
did.
group. So Italy's like insanely strong. Like that was just a
Yeah.
rough, like top 16 matchup. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy how like United Kingdom had to play from week 1. So they had to play 1, 2, 3, 4, like so many weeks of World Cup and then just finish the run there. But we have Taran here who won Perth last year.
Yeah.
Wonder if we see him at Perth this year.
I think this World Cup, maybe it was the last one. I think the last World Cup, the winning team gets like 5K or something, but this one like ran out of budget. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
is
think
that
they
right?
got a
Asian award.
sponsor.
I think
so-
is that right?
Yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah.
I think they didn't get a
Oh,
sponsor.
okay.
Or something.
Yeah.
Oh, who ended up winning that? I mean, oh geez, Henry won 15 games.
Yeah. Before he
We got
ended.
three Oz
retiring.
players in there. Ben and Khan as well.
Yeah, holy moly, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, geez.
That's crazy. Who ended up winning that? I don't even know.
clue.
Anyone know?
Nah. Japan? Yeah.
Not Japan, actually. I don't
Maybe
think
someone
Japan
from the
did.
Americas?
No, Canada won? Was it? Yeah? I think it was Canada.
Canada don't have. Oh yeah,
Wait, was it Thailand?
finals. It was
Oh, wait,
Thailand.
Thailand wasn't fun. Yeah.
Oh,
It was
my bad.
Thailand who. Far out,
Yeah, not too bad, eh?
Thailand. Do they have that person from Thailand? There's that really good player.
Ah,
Who,
old mate. What's his name? Nontaro?
Ontaro?
I think he's the
Is he
Thai.
Thai? He's Thai, right?
I'm not gonna mispronounce his name, but the one.
Oh,
that starts
yeah,
with
it
his
is.
name.
Yeah,
I'm
oh,
fairly sure that's
butchered
yeah,
the
he's
name.
really-
Game over.
a really good player.
There you go.
You know what, Kieran? Say all of their
What?
names in one go, and I'll give you $5 without butchering it.
But how do you know I'm gonna? How do you know if I
No.
butcher or not? Who makes that judgment?
I'll find their Twitter.
Because
I'll
he's
find-
Indonesian.
Yeah, I'm
That's-
Indonesian, mate. They're my neighbors.
No, I'm not doing that.
What do you? I'm gonna get the podcast cancelled.
Yeah, I probably should get cancelled soon, I reckon. Going back to you, Kieran, because this podcast is really about you. Just quickly, what got you into actually playing Pokemon and video and competing?
The first game I got was when I was like 11 or 12. Just like my friend just was like, buy this game, it's fun. And yeah, he also introduced me to like there was like a competitive circuit. So I played like on and off for a while. I'm like pretty competitive guy, like
Mm.
playing for stuff, being like trying to be best I can at stuff. And yeah, then
Yeah.
my
Got that dog.
passion got reignited a couple years ago, and then I've been playing a lot more, like, seriously, traveling a bit. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, nice. And your favorite Pokemon?
It's got to be the Roaring Moon. It's got all my results, so carries me.
Yeah, 100%. Is that coming to Perth or EUIC?
Oh,
Rather?
we'll see. Maybe.
Yeah, nah, can't
It's
drop
done me
any,
well
can't
in
drop
the
any hints here,
past.
just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Created the Articuno with it.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like you see Articuno like top 10, top 5. Oh my lord, that would be insane to see. And what do you do when you're not playing Pokemon? How do you spend your free time? What do you do for fun?
Obviously, like, I'm studying at uni, but I also work as a ATAR tutor at my old school. Yeah, like spending time with my friends, like going out. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Watching basketball.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy, eh? You
Nothing
hiding
too
stuff,
crazy.
Kieran? What are you?
Nothing too crazy.
What are you
Not like
sure?
your life,
You sure?
Gilbo. Not like
Look,
your life.
I just got photos the other day ago about you at some pub or something, getting into a bar fight.
Okay.
Look, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
You slandered someone's team, said the wrong thing. You Mont. Game
Oh,
over.
gee.
That sounds like a Gilbo
I felt that.
situation. You're projecting right now.
Look, I'm just giving you a precursor of what it's like to show up to one of our events in Sydney. You your
Alright.
team.
Nah.
That's crazy. And you said you watched NBA. Well, who's your favorite team?
I do go for the Toronto Raptors, unfortunately. Right now, unfortunately. But
Unfortunately.
right now, unfortunately, we are not.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
rebuilding.
It's kind of hard to stick to one team here and there because of the changes of teams and people
yeah, it's
going to
very
different
volatile.
teams and whatnot. And
But I'm loyal. I'm not bandwagon.
yeah, good man. And you've got a DeMar DeRozan jersey out back,
Yeah,
one of your
I
favorite
do.
players, I'm gonna assume, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah,
Definitely my
nice.
favorite player.
Gilbert, you know who that is, Gilbert?
I do not.
No,
Come
you're
Come on,
not.
mate.
Man,
Come
I
on.
don't.
You gotta get your ball
I
knowledge
haven't
up,
kept up
Gilbo.
with sports. I only keep up with nothing really, eh? I was gonna say cricket. I almost fell asleep during one of those test matches.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're long.
No, that's funny. And I got a community question here as well. It's from an anonymous person. Who is the cutest player in Perth?
Yeah, I would have to go with Daniel Baguli for that one. So I know
Yeah?
he put that question in.
Why would you say it? Is that why you said it?
No. I'll stand by it. There you go.
Right, nice.
We
Yeah.
got another community question, Kieran.
Okay, hit me.
Yeah,
It's,
go ahead.
Let me just pull it up. What are your thoughts on Professor Judge Robert?
Professor Judge Robert. Well, in my limited experience with Robert, he's a very nice guy. You know, always got a smile on his face.
Mm.
Always got to have some positive
Did you shake his
aura
hand?
around him. I would shake his hand. Yes, I would shake his hand.
You would.
Yeah.
I'd shake his hand too. You know, firm handshake.
Mhm.
It's tight. You know
Respect.
how it is.
Tight.
Yeah. Respect, exactly. You know. Yeah. I can't
That's-
continue my sentence or I'll get flagged.
I was like, you got any other community questions?
Mate, Robert's got a whole community on his hands.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean, look, he does. He you know, helped me raise the Sydney local scene. So shout out to him if that's what you meant. I'm pretty sure that's what you meant. But yeah,
I did.
Good on him for continuing to judge up there, and we'll definitely see him in Perth soon. Oh yeah, was there another community question, Gilbert?
Nothing that'll make headway through this podcast, unfortunately.
Okay. Interesting that I think you mentioned before that you had seen Kieran at a pub. Like, what's the story behind that?
Look, word on the street travels. Kieran's just bar crawling, bar fighting.
I need some evidence of this.
Yeah.
Got evidence.
These accusations. You've got evidence.
Right here, mate.
Yeah, I think we've just caught you red-handed if you look at your screen.
It's not loading.
So,
Okay, yeah.
It's not working.
Yeah, that
we
was
found you.
a couple weekends
Someone's trying to hold
ago.
you back.
Yeah.
Couple weeks.
He said I was
6K up in Perth.
He said I was worse than Gilbo. I had to have a word with him.
Oh,
There you go.
trust me, there's no one worse than me.
Oh, that's tough. This glass shattered as well, so the glass has already been broken. Like,
It's already done
I
in.
don't know.
Yeah.
There seems to be a nose popping out of your ear. He's already. Someone's holding you back. Might be Dan. Jeez, that's funny. But yeah, So you're prepping. You're prepping for EUIC. You're definitely going. I know you had a poll on your Twitter as well, and now you're definitely going, which is amazing. When do you leave for that?
Yes. I leave on the 30th. So it's actually really soon.
Boy,
It's actually way sooner than I thought. It's like
yeah.
Oh shit!
That's
Yeah.
3
less
weeks
than a
away,
month.
isn't it? And
three and a half weeks, yeah. Wild.
yeah.
Yeah. You ever been to London?
I went when I was like quite young, like below 10, so didn't really get to
Yeah.
experience it, but I'm visiting some close family friends there as well. So it should be a
Family's
good
nice.
time.
I know Gilbo's been to London. Gilbo, you got any tips for Kieran?
Oh, don't get shanked, mate. Trust me.
I'll try.
Nothing worse.
But
Um,
3 pints in the bar and it gets a bit dicey.
you know what? I'm confident that I could outdrink anyone from London. No joke.
I'd
No,
have
I'll
to
put
see
this-
that.
I
This is
can vouch.
hear
You
me
can
out.
vouch?
I'll make this bet to anyone in the country, anyone in VGC, mate. If you can beat me in a drinking contest, I will give you all of my regional prize winnings. Dead set.
I
That's an
reckon-
official call out.
Yeah.
I don't believe you. I reckon there's
No,
someone.
dead set.
There might be a niche member of the
Someone
but-
of the VGC community. Nah. Everyone's got like either they don't drink alcohol or they drink like zero light alcohol. It's really like,
I've got video evidence of Gilbo sculling a beer in less than 2 seconds.
I gotta see this.
Like, it's pretty much he doesn't even swallow. It's
I
more
promise
like
I'm not an alcoholic.
he just opens his mouth and then it's just like you filter. It's like filling up petrol. It just goes in. I'm trying to find it right now as well.
That's why you gotta come to.
And I'm sure
to
it's
Perth,
somewhere.
Gilbert. You gotta show me firsthand your skills.
Look, win EUIC and I would come down. You've got my soul.
Alright, and then I'll see how many beers you can drink before you pass out.
We'll have a good night out. We'll be celebrating your 15K win, EUIC champion, best in Australia this season, but best in the world as well. Easy, bro.
Yeah, I can't find it, but it is somewhere. It is somewhere. I'll pull it up next
Alright,
thing, and I'll have it ready to go because
I'll be waiting for it.
you gotta, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
First round of beers on me when you win.
we got to get him a beer anyway for jumping on the podcast twice anyway. So yeah,
You
shout
gotta
out
get
to
me 2
you
beers.
for doing that.
We'll get you
yeah,
those
true.
Audi ones. Little Audi rivet beers.
That's what he's
Not bad.
drinking. I wouldn't put it past Gilbert. Every time he rocks up at a tournament, he's always got some kind of different drink, drinking something different, drinking expired Fanta.
Yeah, it's
No,
not
he's
bad,
always
eh?
got the like
No, it's not.
2 liter diet, like Diet Coke bottle or something. Yeah, look,
Right.
he's just chugging
There
them
it is.
down.
What was the
I-
one on the left? What was the one on the left?
That's the watermelon flavored Diet Mountain Dew.
You're kidding.
I've got a
This
better
guy.
one. This is like sugar syrup made by Sunkist. That's like sugar free. You get like a bottle of soda water and just toss it in.
You definitely
Cocktails,
just drink
mate.
that raw, right?
Just drink it straight.
I could see
You
it.
don't-
I could see
This
it.
like makes 4 liters apparently.
But it makes you 1 liter, right?
Makes me want just down it all. Oh.
That's funny as. All right. Before we end the stream, I've got a special surprise for you. It shouldn't take too long. It should take like 5 minutes. I've got a little special surprise for you guys. Now, I'm not very good at VGC, as you know, but I've got your team. Don't ask me how I got it.
Oh,
You can check. You can check
Kieran's
the
team
spreads.
from Wish. All right. We're gonna
You can
do
check
some
the
changing
spreads.
on the spreads. We're gonna do some changing on the
It's
spreads.
all 252. It's all 252,
Okay, you know what? No,
252.
we
Oh,
ball.
no.
We
And I'm-
ball,
and I'm
we
gonna
ball,
run
we
it.
ball. All right, let's see.
We're gonna go for it. All right, we're gonna do it. All right. You've never probably seen me play before, but I'm actually a really, really bad player.
Who's challenged you? Who is this guy?
JNJ.
Hey,
no.
hey. Oh, it's Gilbo. You reckon?
I'm gonna reject you.
Chicken.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, what
All right,
the-
one more. This is okay. So we now got this game. Oh, what a surprise! Hmm. That extra drill can do lots of damage, but it's most likely probably sashed.
Yeah,
Someone's
I'll
joined
clear
as well. Yeah. Insane, okay. Insane.
Which person are you wishing luck to, Gilbert? Higher is a
I don't know. You know what? We'll find out. What's your username, Kieran?
Nah, I can't tell you that, unfortunately.
Not yet. What's your Twitter username's Mevlad, isn't it?
It is.
All right. He's just gonna fake me out with Rillaboom. I'm not faster. I can't.
I'm scared. I
fake
see
it.
Gilbo typing. What do you think, Kai?
I reckon this is solid.
I reckon
Surely
he fakes out.
I reckon it's a free Dragon Dance.
I think so too. Oh, maybe not. Oh, well, I fled with that slot though. Oh, he's gonna get burned.
Oh no, he's burning.
Oh yes. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. No, T-Tar. Shit.
You reckon it's Scarf?
T-Tar. No.
Is it AV?
I reckon it's Clear Amulet. Could be Clear Amulet. To be honest.
Yeah, looks safe, eh?
Oh,
No
safety
ban.
goggles.
Oh, goggles.
Even. I was gonna get burnt. It got a crit as well.
Oh.
Oh, I did double crit. Doesn't matter. Okay. Ogapon's safe, I'm gonna guess. And I'll just come back in with Insane. Mhm.
Ooh. Easy Ivy Cudgel. Oh, we've
Mm.
lost Kieran again.
I'll just turn the timer off. Bandwidth used up, huh?
All gone. Keyboard Warriors.
What's his name? Touch the fish. Where's the fish that I can touch? Wonder what fish he's referring to.
I was about to say in my pants.
That's funny.
Love how this is going to make its way all the way in the podcast.
I was like, what I'll do is I'll skip this like time, but you'll still see it.
Interim.
Yeah, you'll still see.
You'll see the messages. What's going on? Oh.
Poor guy.
There goes the internet.
Worked perfectly fine before as well. You'll stop. In my car. I'm trying to find the photos of us when we went to the UTS Christmas party, whatever it was.
Oh, yeah, that. I think Toast has it on his Discord thingy.
But I also had a separate one for us as well that I put in.
Oh,
Us. Judges meet
Coming
up
back.
and
he's back.
I'm back.
he's recording.
Guess
Beautiful.
what? We
All
turned
right.
the timer off on this
I
bloke.
put the timer on. He hasn't even realized the tide is over. Oh, he just messaged.
What's this guy talking about?
All right. What was I gonna do? Hold on. I was gonna cudgel the Entei and then fake out.
Did
the
you just turn off the timer as soon as I left and he just didn't do anything about
Yeah,
it?
he didn't do anything.
Yeah, we told him we were filming an episode of the podcast. We're like, Matt, give us some time.
That's so funny.
He's got Terra Blast for sure, right? Oh shit. He's faster. You can
I
X
can't
is
even
a
see what's
Ogerpon.
going on. No,
Oh, you can't?
X scissor.
no, it doesn't have X's.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Surely if you just Terra Water Cudgel, Excadrill, Sack Fluttermane, the next turn bring Incin back in. Is that
Could be Sash though.
Yeah.
oh, how many turns of sand?
I went for it. Oh, he protects. What a bitch.
Not good.
Gets a free rock slide, but he misses. Oh. Okay.
I think he's got Earthquake, eh?
Yeah, it's definitely got EQ. I can just
I
double
reckon.
yes.
Yeah,
not
spiking
good.
Sack.
Spiky. Go for the extra drill. Hopefully, he can get the sash off.
I think Earthquake wouldn't even. Actually, Earthquake doesn't kill Ogerpon here because of grassy terrain.
Yeah, might not.
Yeah.
He's got X scissor.
No.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't switch out the. Oh no.
No, I didn't. No, but there's one more turn of
That's not
sand.
good.
Yeah.
Can follow me. No, it's over for me.
Oh, nah, not. Oh. Yeah, nah, mate. Oh, you know what? Nah. I think you have to
No, I
shadow
think
ball.
I think
I'm
you have to
blasted.
IV Tyranitar and hope that you crit, and then hope that Excadrill's not Sash. I think that's
Yeah.
the only win con.
Crit shadow ball.
And then Shadow Ball.
Watch him miss high horsepower.
Wait, why is it
Oh.
not Iron Head? He didn't even Iron Head? Could have double protected one.
Oh,
You know, it's not over.
It's not
he
over.
protects Excadrill here, surely, right?
He just has Terra Blast or like Crunch.
Nah, this guy's gonna
No.
go for Rock Slide.
T-Tar lives the Shadow Ball.
Crit shadow ball. Oh, it still lives, eh?
Nah, it'll live for great.
But then again,
Maybe.
like,
Nah, you gotta hope
Yeah.
he protects Excadrill. Like, that's the only way you're gonna win. See, I think you have to target T-Tar.
no, he doesn't do it.
Yeah. Nah, you don't. Can't
Oh, mama. Well, that was it. I'm sorry, guys. I lost 2 games in a row. Down goes my rating.
There goes our podcast rating.
He just laughed at me.
Dog, this guy's going. You know what? It's fine though.
You guys trolling.
We'll slander him. Man's keyboard warrioring.
Someone follow the podcast.
Average showdown player.
Average showdown player.
Anyway.
Let me just.
You said no. Anyway, I'm sorry I've taken so much of your time, Kieran, today, but
Nah, you're all
hopefully
good.
we've talked about enough, and it's nice to get to know people. In the Pokemon competitive scene, just in general as well, it's kind of nice to know people, but it's kind of nice to know people that that do well in the Pokemon scene, and has if for you can have the opportunity to talk about how your regionals went and all that. So yeah, thank you so much for jumping on, and hopefully you do really well at EUIC. We'll definitely be following your run online if you can jump on stream. So when you do jump on stream, Kieran, how what are your mannerisms going to be? Are you going to be like yourself? Are you going to be professional? Are you going to be like shout out to the boys, or are you going to put on the biggest bogan accent you've ever put on in your life?
I think it would depend on the context of the match, but I reckon you gotta play it like quite nonchalant, like cool. But yeah, like depends.
You're gonna give us a shout out, cheeky shout out.
I'll give you a shout out, sure. if I get the interview.
Yeah, what a legend. What a legend. Oh mate, I'll be in chat just spamming. Me and Gilbert will be in chat just spamming.
Bogan slang.
Just bogan slang. Like, yeah, mate.
This guy's
yeah.
Bit of a tosser.
Unreal. So you head over to EUIC, you're going to come back for Perth, and that's probably going to be your run until Worlds, right? Yeah. Maybe go to a few cheeky locals.
Yeah, but no other.
Maybe come down for a Sydney local,
Probably not. Unfortunately.
Yeah. No, that's all right. We'll have you down there one day. Maybe Gilbo, when he earns that.
Yeah, when Gilbo flies me out.
A week. He can shout, yeah.
Once we get the budget, we'll get it approved, don't worry.
Yeah, we're definitely get improvement. But we do have the mid-season showdown in March 10 for those that are coming down to play. We have some excellent prizes, including the Masters Trophy for the mid-season showdown. Yes, we have trophies at almost every single tournament. That's the juniors, and we have the seniors as well, along with some extra loot as well that we provided, hopefully, from the One Stop Poker Shop, including booster packs, cards, badges, you name it. So, yeah, thank you so much again, Kieran, for coming down for the podcast. Any final words?
Any shout outs?
Shout out to everyone who helped me for Melbourne and supported me. Big ups.
Big
ups. Gilbert, any last words, mate?
Yeah, send me your bank details, everyone that's watching this podcast. Actually, no. I'll send you my bank details. You send me money.
Go fund, Gilbert.
That's about it.
That's about it. There you go. Go fund Gilbert. Let me show you something real quick. I've made it. I was on a match, and I paused the timer until you had come back. And I just reset it. And I was like, okay, he didn't even notice as well, but it's a 1-on-1 with a Moongus, Pollen Puff, and Gudra. I don't know. It's a GG.
Pollen Puff to 6%.
It's the worst. Anyway, we're not going to waste any of your time. Yeah, I just body pressed me, GG. All right.
Damn, you got that GG quick.
We're not going to waste any of your time. Thank you so much. Gilbo, give us the outro music.
Bam 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 bam. I don't know what that is. I failed music. I'm tone deaf.
PokéFolk Podcast, we are out.
We are out.